All right, so it says we're live. So welcome back, everybody. It is December the 17th. Oh, you got your volume down?
We'll find out.
Can y'all see and hear us? Let's play all this game. But it's December 17th, 2023 at 5 p.m. Eastern. If you're watching this back later, by all means, leave us a comment. Obviously, we're not live because we're recorded at that point, but we still will respond to you. So I see we've already got quite a few people on tonight, and let's just go ahead and recognize Cash. Thank you so much, buddy. I wasn't sure if he was
Thanks,
going to
Cash.
make it. I was talking to Cash before the live stream. He's was hauling something home, but he said he might make it. But thank you so much for gifting out.
Thank you, Cash.
It's like 20 memberships to some people there, so that means a heck of a lot to us and maybe the people that's getting them. And by the way, if you got a membership and you didn't want one, well, congratulations, you get it for a month. And what we typically do is just post some behind the scenes stuff. We're thinking about adding a little more perks to it here coming up after we get past the holiday rush and all the craziness that we all have going on in our lives right now. It's hard to kind of commit to any more videos or live streams or any of the other stuff that we may potentially offer down the road. But Cash, thank you so much for that. Okay, that was a mouthful. So let's see what else we got here. Looks like there's already quite a few people jumped in tonight. Y'all can see we're inside. So we just had that nasty, I don't know what you call it. It looked like a
System.
just a system. It looked like a
Yeah.
tropical storm, and pretty much it was. Just come through. Got really windy last night, a lot of rain, and it's really windy out there today. Overcast, dreary, cold. We're not sitting outside for tonight's
Yeah.
live stream, so we decided we'd move this thing up here into my office.
Plus, I just got home from being out of town, so
Yes. She's been traveling
yeah,
all weekend.
family stuff this weekend.
So we're up in the office to where we can control the temperature and the camera's not blowing off the top because it is windy out there. And it got really windy early this morning. I don't know, 2 or so a.m. I was conked out and I listened to it much, but my good old weather station told me. And when I walked outside and seen that limbs and buckets and stuff was blowing everywhere, I was like, oh, wow, it got pretty nasty last night. And we're already, I just checked, we're at 14 inches of rain for just this month. We got another 4 last night. We got 2.5 last weekend, 7 the weekend before. So we're just under 14 inches. Our woods are flooded.
Yeah, he just took me out there. I haven't been out there in probably a few weeks, and man, it is like the most I've ever seen.
Yeah. This kind of reminds me when we bought the property 10 years ago. That's about as wet as I ever seen, and I think we're there. My trails are so flooded now. Like I got lots of what was high and dry sections, 1.5 feet underwater. You can't even go through them with the Ranger, or it gets all up in your speakers and everything else we have in there. So my days of going down the trails with the tractor are probably over for months, and that is so frustrating because there was so many trees I was going to go out there and pull out. I guess I did it to myself. You buy a log and skidding winch, and you can't get access to your trees. Luckily, I have some that I can still get to, but the majority of them are cut off. Like we have water just straight flowing through the swamp. And our little wet weather creek, it's been flowing for 3 weeks straight and hasn't stopped. So, but I'm not complaining too much. I'd much rather it be wet than dry. At least we're not dealing with forest fires and all that other craziness.
Can't complain. Right.
Yeah. All right. So we'll scroll on back up and just catch a few random comments here. Adam, thank you so much, buddy.
Oh, Adam, how sweet. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Happy anniversary. Do you remember it's our anniversary this week?
Adam just reminded me. Thanks, Adam. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it a week or so ago, and then it kind of has slipped. Our anniversary is coming right up. I knew that.
Thanks for the reminder, Adam.
Oh man, I got you $50 for your anniversary.
No, the hot tub was our anniversary.
Yeah, we kind of already
each other.
we kind of already really did our gift.
Yeah.
I got some tools. She got a little hot tub, and there'll be a few other random things.
Don't really surprise each other anymore after 16 years married and 20 together.
Yeah, going on 20. It's been a long time, y'all. Adam, thank you so very much.
Thank you, Adam.
Truly do appreciate you there. I'll carry you out to dinner for anniversary with Adam's donation here. All right. Let's see here. Yes, so thank y'all. See everybody saying happy anniversary now, Crystal and a few other people there. So thank y'all so much. That is coming up this week. Thanks for reminding me. Let's see what day that's even on. Oh, Friday.
Yes.
I guess we will go out to dinner, won't we?
Yeah, there we go.
But she's right. After this many years of being together, you kind of,
well, we do celebrate it, but we don't surprise each other.
Right. You kind of over it after the first, 15. Now we're going to 16. Like I said, we've been together 20 years. So, oh, thanks, Adam. You bailed me out. I forgot. Glad I already bought your gift.
Right.
Oh, boy, I'd be in the doghouse, wouldn't I?
And then everybody's wishing us happy anniversary. Thank y'all.
That's right. That's right. So, Andrew and Sankey, yes, we got multiple Christmas cards in this week and last week. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
Yep, for everybody that's thought of us and sent some stuff in. Sure does
Yes.
mean the world to us. And then we do need to run back and check the post office
I
again.
know, I'm such a
this week.
Scrooge. I don't send out Christmas cards. I need to.
Yeah.
I always think about it and then I forget to get a picture of us and all that.
Oh man, no. I don't want to do all them pictures and those types of cards. Like we got another sweet one today from a family with their picture and all.
Mhm.
I totally appreciate it, but at the same time, I was thinking I'm glad I don't have to dress
Oh,
up and go do those pictures. So yes, thank y'all so very much
Thank
for
you.
thinking of us and sending cards in and thoughtful things all the time. Y'all are absolutely amazing. All right, let's scroll on down here and catch a few more. So may y'all have many more years together. Yes, I certainly hope that we do. If she can
Thank you.
continue to put up with me, we're going to do just
And if he
fine.
can behave. No.
No promises there. All right. So Steve jumped on, said, finally made a live stream. Merry Christmas. So
You're
Merry
welcome,
Christmas to
Steve.
y'all and
Merry
Happy New Year.
Christmas.
Speaking of Christmas, let's go ahead and cover that. We are going to take next Sunday off.
Yes.
No live stream. We've got way too much going on all multiple days next weekend. It's just right there at Christmas, multiple Christmas get-togethers. So we knew we were potentially going to have to drop one live stream this year, and we've done good up to this point. So we are going to tell all of y'all a very Merry Christmas this week. Skip next weekend. Please spend that time with your family. Remember the real reason for the season there. And we're going to go out and do the same ourselves. So thank y'all for wishing that to us. And we're wishing that back to y'all. But we'll try to remember to say that again toward the end of the live stream in case people skip around and catch it later. But no live stream next week.
Yeah,
We'll pick it. I think we can pick it back up the following week. We got so much stuff going on.
Let me look at the calendar while we're on here because
I hope we got to cancel 2 weeks in a row.
Well, that's all your family.
I know. We got so many things.
I think we're good. That's the 31st.
Okay.
It's New Year's Eve.
Oh wow, that is New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to let you know about that following week too. And I got family coming in all in from multiple states away, and oh goodness, we're gonna try not to cancel on y'all 2 weekends in a row. I certainly don't want to do that. We've did that once before, and it felt like it was forever and a day since we talked to everybody. So we'll do our best not to do that, but this is a really crazy busy time of year for us. It really, really is, and I'm sure y'all get that. It is for everybody. All right, so my goodness, y'all got stuff popping up everywhere. I'm bouncing all over the place. Adam, thank you very much. He says the 20th, everyone. Nope, wrong.
Not the 20th.
22nd.
Close.
But thank you for remembering. Hey, you remembered and got it closer than me because I completely forgot about it this week right there. Yeah, and see Crystal, she nailed it. 22nd.
22nd. Yep.
All right. So Miss Lee says theirs is 25th and February the 5th. Wait a minute.
Our 25th is
our 25th.
February.
I read that wrong. I was like, how do you have
February
2 anniversaries? What y'all celebrating there? Yeah, their 25th is February 5th. Man, right after my birthday. Awesome. So happy anniversary to y'all coming up here. So Mr. Donald says an Arby's special dinner. Hey, we actually like Arby's. We're not fans at all of fast food joints, but Arby's is one we do like.
Yeah,
although I can't remember
right.
the last time we ate there.
I don't know. It hasn't been the greatest the last couple times we ate there.
I bet we haven't ate there in 6 or 8 months now. I think about it. We just don't really do fast food.
We don't do
We
fast
pretty much
food
always
too
cook from
much.
home. Adam, there it is. Sorry, 22nd. Nailed it that time. Thank you so much, Adam.
Thanks, Adam.
And Miss Lee said it's very expensive to send cards. It is with some of these that we get. I'm talking.
Don't try to get out of it.
Well, yeah, well, she's got a good point here. Glossy cards, multiple pictures, front, back. I can only imagine what those things cost to send out to everybody. Mr. Robert, thank you so very much. You're always thoughtful and kind and thinking of us.
Thank you.
Said gas money for dinner.
Awesome. Thank
Yeah,
you. Glad to see gas is coming down a smidge. That's nice.
It's only because we're rolling into an election year. We got to make everything look good, but we won't go there. Let's see what else we know.
Don't go there. You always like to bring up those sneaky conversations, huh?
Yeah, I like to slip some stuff in every now and then. So, did I notice our special guest that's here tonight? Asked Miss Sharon. I have skipped all over the place, so I apologize.
Well, Hammer's home, so it's either Hammer or let's see who else.
I have to scroll back up through about 150 comments just try to see who that is. Sorry, Miss Sharon, I have not seen. I've been kind of bouncing around all over the place like I typically do.
Well, we're glad to hear that
Everybody's
Hammer's home.
Yeah, definitely happy to hear that, Hammer, and everybody's special. What you talking about?
Speaking of home and stuff like that, do you want to
Yeah, we
talk
can go
about
ahead. We got enough people jumped on.
Sure. Okay.
So y'all, I was asked to give y'all an update, and definitely want to do that. So y'all all know Mav's situation. Basically been in a coma for quite a while and just non-responsive, so to speak. So his family got on last week and met and talked with us, and they decided after this went on for a while of talking with the doctors and everybody else to pull life support. Basically, you know exactly what that means. So I got an email this week, and I feel so bad. I just found it today, but I have been loaded up with emails. But I'm glad I found it for the live stream. So Erica sent me this. I'm just going to read it for verbatim what she said in the email here. But y'all, this is quite amazing. So she said, just want to give you an update. Michael had been taken off the machines this past Sunday at 6:22 p.m. and he's still with us.
Wow.
Doctors can't explain it at all. He's moved his fingers yesterday and actually squeezed the nurse's hand. From what they have told me, please let the community know God is good.
God is good.
That is awesome, y'all. Prayers
God
obviously heard. I don't know the update since I got the email. I feel bad now. I haven't dug into it sooner and got another response. But what was supposed to be a completely done situation, if you know what I mean, is there's still some, I believe there's still some hope there. And, I won't know until I get another update. I believe I've seen that Erica is on tonight. If you are and don't mind sharing an update, please let us know. But that is awesome, y'all. Whether you believe in prayers or not, or whatever it is you believe in, we obviously do, and so does the community. But something was heard. Erica does, basically, by the way that she ended that email right there. So that is that's quite amazing.
God is so good.
That is quite amazing, y'all. So that's something worth celebrating in and of itself right there. So Erica, if you're on, please give us an update if you feel comfortable doing that. If not,
it's understandable.
Don't worry about that at all. But she definitely want to let all of y'all know. So that's pretty awesome right there.
And yes, for those that have already asked, I'm not cooking tonight. Sorry.
Yeah, if you ever see us upstairs, cooking ain't happening because the camera's plugged all in.
When we get off, I'm going to attempt to make a tuna melt. Andrew's been wanting a tuna melt.
That's pretty good.
I'm going to whip that up. I think it's like mayonnaise and celery and banana peppers, and you make a hot tuna melt. I'm going to put it in the air fryer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that sounds good. And Miss Lee brought up a very valid point. We'll be in Vegas in 3 weeks, and we will be canceling live stream that weekend. I certainly hope. I certainly hope we don't cancel 3 in a row. We have never ever done.
We'll be able to get that first weekend in.
Well,
6. We'll be
no.
Wait.
If we cancel next weekend, we cancel New Year's, and we're going to Vegas. We know we can't do one there with all that we got going on. Oh man.
Okay.
Well, maybe we can move one around or something. We're definitely not going to go 3 weeks. Maybe we can squeeze one in at a different time or something. We may have to pull that off. So thanks for reminding me of that, Miss Lee.
Well, hopefully,
you got a good point there.
31st, we'll be able to do something. We'll see.
We'll see. We're going to do our best. Oh, man. Oh, man. David, thank you so very much, man. Y'all were on the ball tonight. It says stocking stuffers for the puppers. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Ruger got a new old chew toy the other day that somebody dug out of the building the other day. It looked brand new with squeaky toys, and Ruger has been squeaking up a storm out there.
Not happy about it.
Yeah. Mr. Jimmy says the play button's just chilling back there. Yeah, propped up on a printer. Good spot for it, huh? One of these days, I will work on my office up here and get everything looking better. So let's see what else we got going on here. So Crystal says, "Wow, I got chills. God is good." Absolutely, y'all. So hopefully we do get an additional update. I don't know if they had to jump back off, but we'll definitely update you if we get something in the email this week. So that's pretty awesome right there. So yeah, and I know a lot of y'all saying prayers for Mabs, absolutely, but prayers for his family also. They're having to go through a heck of a lot right here. I just can't imagine what all they're feeling and going through right now. I just can't imagine at all. All right, man, y'all kind of dragging. Where's the questions?
They're quiet tonight.
Yeah, normally I'm way behind on y'all. 114 people on. Come on now, give me some questions. Ask something. Oh, just to let y'all know, we will also be skipping some random videos again. I don't think I can get 4 out this week like I normally do, and it's going to be that way for the next several weeks. Y'all hear that with Christmas going on, New Year's get-togethers, Vegas, and then I'm working on the big projects. As y'all seen, if y'all caught today's video, we're doing a big entrance down there at the end of the road. It's about time for some security and other stuff,
Yeah.
especially with the lifestyle that we have, and we need to spruce up that area anyways. I'll be working on some really big projects this
I'm
week.
really
next.
excited to see how it all turns out in the end.
I'm nervous.
Yeah. Don't be nervous. Everything you do turns out great.
Well, thank you. Thanks for the vote of confidence. We'll see. It's going to be a big old massive gate, and I hope everything is going to work correctly and not give me any issues or fight me there. So, with all the big stuff we got going on, yeah, it just cuts back on the amount of content I can get out. So let's see what else. Adam, thank you so very much. Oh my goodness gracious.
Thank you, Adam.
Just gifted 10 more memberships out to people. That is awesome. Y'all are absolutely on the ball tonight. Thank y'all so very much. Appreciate you so much. Let's see. There was a question. Love the hairdo. What about the mani-pedi? That's probably from Gloria. Haven't made that happen yet, and probably not going to even attempt to make that happen over the next couple of weeks with all the traveling and other stuff that we got going on. We promised we're going to make it happen. We had several appointments set up and actually scheduled a while back.
Definitely after the holidays, we'll try to make that happen.
Yeah. We're going to attempt to reach back out to the place that was going to allow us to do.
Super busy right now anyway for the holidays. So.
Well, no, ain't nobody got no money after the holidays. Maybe she'll be a little more opened up.
Right. Yeah, there we go.
See, the chickens and the dogs doing just fine. Chickens are just kind of not laying heavily. It's the time of the year. It's overcast, rainy, cold.
Good thing we're stocked up on some eggs.
Yeah, we did get quite stocked up on eggs, but now we're starting to outrun the chickens again. Dogs are doing good. Little old Bullet's just freezing his butt off. Doesn't like this change in the weather. Ruger's having a blast. He's been running around all day playing in mud puddles and doing his thing, having the time of his life. And Mr. Donald wants to know about the bat houses. We're going to skip that one, going down to the next comment here. Nope, I did not get those up this week either. Mr. Robert wants to know when I'm hanging that flag that he sent in. That's a good question. Supposed to be extremely windy the next few days. Don't want to do that. I'll see if I can get it up this week. God, there's so much stuff going on. If I spend some time out there working on stuff this week, I'll make sure I can go ahead and get it up. I've done carried it out there and set it up on the shelf. So anytime I walk in there, I'm like, oh yeah, there's that flag. I need to hang that thing right there. So here's a question asked Glenn, or it could be Shannon, but I'm assuming that's Glenn. What kind of poly did you put on the door behind you? It looks great. That is a satin polyurethane, oil-based. It was some generic brand from Home Depot, because at the time I was building the house, it was the good old COVID that we're all sick and tired of hearing about it, and I couldn't find poly anywhere. So I had to go with some off-brand from Home Depot, and it actually all turned out really well. That's what the whole ceiling and everything else I'm looking at is in. I highly recommend that stuff, especially coming out of a paint sprayer. It laid down beautiful. Connor wants to know, what was your favorite present ever?
Favorite present ever?
I'm gonna ask that to you.
Oh gosh, I gotta think about that one.
I'd have to think about it too.
Does it have to be Christmas present? Because Bullet was probably my favorite present.
Bullet. I'm assuming since it's Christmas this week, he's probably asking that. But no, we'll just say ever.
Gosh, man.
Mine was you.
Oh, being married to me at Christmas.
Okay. Yes, exactly. Greatest gift ever, right there. Let's see here. We're just too popular, says Sharon. Well, my email inbox sure feels like that. I got a lot of people that I'm like a week and a half later, apologize, I'm just now getting to this. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I kind of let the emails drag and stay caught up on all the comments. It's a full-time job just doing the comments.
Yeah, he was pretty busy on the fence this week, and then of course I wasn't able to stay around and help him. So
yeah, somebody made a good comment that typically the manager's there to bark orders and then bails whenever work goes on. I have a feeling you went out shopping that day. You lied to me, didn't you? You didn't go to work, did you?
No, I would have much rather been here.
No, you probably TJ Maxx or something.
Okay, yeah.
Probably got bags hid in the back of your vehicle. I got to go find something like that. Let's see here. Nope. Not that one. Goodness gracious, everybody's just nailing me. Mani-pedi, bat houses, meet and greet, Vegas. Y'all got a lot of questions right there. So speaking of meet and greet in Vegas, thus far, I think it's only Miss Lee that may be going to come out. A couple other people have mentioned. We need to lock in a date pretty soon. So if anybody thinks they may be going to come out to Vegas, we're going to be there. We could potentially do something maybe the 7th, for sure the 8th, and the 9th we're in the CES convention all day. So you'd literally have to come meet us in there at a booth. And I mean, unless you're into that kind of stuff, don't go there and spend the money on the tickets to go in. So if there's any of those dates would work to meet you, we need to know, because we're going to lock something in pretty quick. And once we kind of lock it in, we're just going to have to stick with it, because so some people can make potential plans. Excuse me. So, Andrew and Sank, you want to know, are you going to paint or stain your fence? Yes. Even though that video was long, I left out a lot of stuff, like what I was doing with the tops of the posts, so they don't rot out, because I figured that was going to be a popular question. I forgot to talk about my nail pattern more. And I forgot to talk about, we have full plans to stain that fence. We're going to stain it black. Here's the thing. All that lumber is pressure treat. It's wet as can be. And I've been reading on the internet that you literally, I keep saying literally a lot, don't I? Need to let the stuff dry out for 3 to 12 months at a minimum. So all that moisture and everything else comes out of that lumber from the treatment process. Otherwise, wet wood's not going to absorb stain, paint, or anything like that. So probably going to let it bake in the sun through spring, maybe a little bit into summer, and then we're going to stain it black. I think it's going to look really good. And we're going to go ahead and do the gate black too, but we like the black look. It's kind of a theme we've carried all throughout the house, and it'll look good down there as well. Only thing I'm worried about when I stain the fence black, it's going to absorb a lot of sun. I'm scared it's going to do some crazy warping on us.
Warping. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the paint peeling or the stain peeling.
No, we're not doing paint, because that will peel. Stain's the way to go.
That's something I
I'm just worried about it warping, because that fence is going to get really hot in this Florida sun with it being black.
don't know.
I guess we'll find out. I don't feel like ripping it out and redoing it, that's for sure. Did we get a lot of rain? Asked Joe. Yeah, 4 inches. We got 4 inches last night. We're flooded. We got 2.5 last weekend, and we got 7 the weekend before. So
back, got something in my eye.
All right, go get it out. So we're at like 14 inches for the month right now. Just crazy amount of rain. We can't even ride our trails in the woods. We tried to go do that today. It comes in way above the floorboard on the Ranger, like this far above, and I don't really feel like shorting nothing out or causing any problems. I can't get my tractor out in the woods, so my woods are off limits unless you want to go out and do some walking, which I did a little bit of that today, but there's certain areas I can't even walk either because it's just way over my boots. But like I said earlier, I'd much rather have the rain than it be dry, that's for sure. And we already kind of were forewarned a while back that we were potentially going to get a lot of rain this winter. And I guess the forecasters finally got something right. And I'm already seeing rain next week as well. Starting next Sunday night. It seems to be every weekend here. Yeah, they're saying next Sunday night, next Monday, next Tuesday, and they're already talking for inch plus. We're never going to dry it around here. I mean, our woods are literally flowing. There's a couple areas you can go, and it's flowing like a creek, and one area's even got a little bit of foam and just from the white water and all. I'm like, holy smokes! Normally we don't have no flowing water on the property. Any update on our fiber run? No, I wish. Going to be a year plus. You just don't never know till they pull up in the yard.
I've been paying attention, but no.
Yeah. Chris says we should get a water massage in Vegas. She tried one last time and it was awesome. What the heck is a water massage?
How long does it last? Interesting.
I could see that. Maybe like water jets or something.
Yeah, I think
that could totally massage.
I think it's something you lay in, and then it has like it's like a capsule kind of thing that you get in.
Yeah.
Interesting. I have to look into that.
So Mr. Jimmy says he likes the fence also, thinking about doing one for his hunting property. Go after it, man. It's just money and time. That's all it is, just money and time. All right. See y'all talking back and forth. So Michael asked, this was a popular question today. Let's talk about it. I know you're going with a swinging gate at the entrance. Have I considered slide across? I have not. So what drove this entire project, which we already knew we were going to do this anyways. Speaking of the GOAT, greatest of all time, Mr. Doug. I know he doesn't get on here much anymore. Mr. Doug hooked us up a while back. Sent us a surprise in the mail, a very nice gate opener and all the goodies. I was like, God, this guy is just amazing. Just come out of nowhere. And I already knew I was going to do a gate at some point anyway. So we went ahead and started moving that project on up. So we're definitely going to use the stuff that he just so graciously sent out. That's why we're going to for sure go with a swinging type gate. Plus, the ground is uneven down there. I've tried to get everything to where it looks good on camera, but one side of the road's higher than the other. Man, I'd have to space that gate so far off the ground to to pull from one side or the other. I mean, I guess I could figure that out. I got to kind of do some of that anyways with the swinging gate. But long story short, we're going with what we got. So swinging it is. I think that's going to be easier for me to build anyways. It's going to be my first ever gate. That was my first ever wood fence. So I don't want to tackle nothing too terribly crazy here right now. All right, there was one other one I seen here. Glenn says he was worried about the top post. I'm sealing the top post, and I'm actually going to seal them. I don't know if I'm going to do like a rubberized top coat, but it's definitely going to be black. So when we stain them, you can't really see the tops of the post anyways. I did not want to leave the post above the fence. I don't like the way that looks. Somebody mentioned solar lights. We talked about that last week. I don't want 18 solar lights down there. That would just look annoying to everybody driving by, I think.
Yeah, we don't want it to be distracting.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Now we will do a little bit of solar lights like at the keypad entrance and maybe at the gate itself, but I don't want all the posts like that. But I'm just going to seal the tops of the post. It should be good to go. Like I said, I'll seal them with something black and you'll never see it because we're going to stain everything black here in a few months anyways. What? Crystal says, Sheila, I thought she said when I was 51, it said I asked Santa for an easy bake oven. Oh, here it is. When I was 50, my dad sent one to me because I told him Santa didn't bring me one when I was 5. That's hilarious. What did you cook in your easy bake oven, Crystal? There's been many a house burnt down back in the day with those crazy things. I'm kidding. I ain't kidding now. Those things are crazy. So is there more electrical and solar coming? Uh-oh, a lot of people just cringed when they heard electrical.
Always.
Yeah. So, well, part of the gate project down there that's all going to be fully off-grid solar, and there's going to be a lot of electrical with that. That's going to be a pretty cool project. After that, yes, there's actually going to be another solar video this week, and then we got to dive into our big kind of secret project. After that, I dive into a lot more solar. I've got to get the shop up a few thousand watts in solar and, have it 100% off grid. There's still rainy days. I have to flip back to the grid and charge the shop, but that's very rare. But we've been getting enough rain here lately. I want to get enough panels out there and maybe one more battery, and then we're done. Like we can tie it into the house. And I want to run the pool pump off the shop so we can kill our electric bill over here or cut it down. It's killed now. So yes, there is a lot more coming this week, and then about 2 more weeks. Then we'll probably have a lull, and then we'll dive into a lot more solar. Are we going to make a video when we're in Vegas? Most likely not. We will do some recording because it kind of is a work trip, so to speak, and we'll post that as soon as we get back. Maybe something short, being in the CES show, plus the launch that we're going out there to help EcoFlow do. But as far as like our personal stuff, nah, it'd be pretty boring. Us walking around going, ooh, what's that? Or at a show or eating at a buffet.
Yeah.
I don't think y'all really want to see that. Adam, did I get any word back from EcoFlow? No, I sent them your address, but I won't potentially hear back nothing until tonight because it's technically Monday over there. They've been on their weekend for the last few days, so I wasn't expecting to hear anything back. At least not from my contact because they get weekends off. Glenn says his neighbor actually took Kills, watered it down, and sprayed it on his fence. I'm glad it turned out good for him. I can't imagine that holding up very well right there. I do not want to paint a fence because it's guaranteed to come off with time. Then you got to strip it all down, or pressure wash it off good, make a mess. Here's the cool thing about stain. You put it on once, yeah, it's eventually going to fade too, but it doesn't peel. You just re-stain it a few years down the road and go after it again. Paint, a lot more to it. Let's see what else we got here. So Miss Lee said the 7th or 8th works for her. It's 3.5 hour drive for her. Okay, that's closer than I was thinking. I thought you were like 5 or 6 hours right there. Yeah. Brad says EcoFlow has a $350 off coupon on Amazon, or at least they did last night. I wonder, is that for anything? Now I know they got their Christmas sale stuff going on right now. I've had a lot of people email me about that, and I'm gonna announce that this week. But the only coupon I knew of was for the Delta Pro Ultra, which everybody's wanting to know about. By the way, I have one. I'm testing it, and I can't release a video just yet, but I can give some little teasers about it. That's the big launch that we're going out for. The thing is awesome, absolutely awesome. That's the only coupon that I'm aware of right there. Unless you found a different one, then by all means let me know, because I would love to let everybody else know. Let's see what else we got here. So did I get any hunting in this week? Yes, one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Funny story. Yeah, funny story about that. So last week we decided to move Ruger's kennel, or week before, whenever the heck it was, because he had dug his other kennel all up. That's the only place I let him dig is either in the sandbox or in the kennel. And he'll dig cool holes in it in the summertime. No big deal. So we picked the whole kennel up, moved the doghouse to a whole new area. I flattened that area out and let grass grow there, yada, yada, yada. Well, we moved the kennel further this direction to where whenever I sneak out in the morning to go hunting,
Yeah, he can totally see.
he can see me now if he's out of his doghouse. Well, apparently he's seen me that morning, so I go all the way out there. I'm hunting, editing, doing my thing. Tiffany's, hey, I'm getting ready for work. I'm about to leave. Well, yada, 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 or Ruger's out or whatever. All right. This is like 2 hours after I done went hunting. I look up here on the camera. I can see Ruger on the porch playing, yada, yada, yada. So I'm sitting there hunting, and all of a sudden, the whole deer blind just starts shaking. Like,
and I mean, whenever I let Ruger out, he wasn't even concerned about, anything else but just following Bullet around. So it wasn't like he was looking for you.
Yeah, well, apparently he was. Deer blind's shaking. I'm like, what is going on? It's not windy or nothing. I was like, did something just come all the way up the stairs? I open the door and the door won't open. I'm hitting something. And here comes Ruger. He's at the top of the stairs, slips right in there with me. I'm like, oh boy, this is great. And the few times I've let him in there, he's whining, like he does this yawning thing and yips. He breathes real heavy. He's got a toy up there and he'll fling it there and let it bounce off everything. I'm like, oh my goodness. If any deer
He
comes out
wanted
here.
to be in the nice warm.
Oh yeah, it was cold that morning. I had the heater rock and rolling there, and he actually fell asleep in the next chair beside me, put his head up in there and was gone while he was sitting his butt on the floor. Then he passed out on the floor. But yeah, that was pretty funny. I'm up there trying to have a good time. The whole place is shaking. What's going on? And sure enough, there's a dog trying to get in the deer blind.
Yep.
He has
You got to
gotten
take me with you.
Yeah, he's gotten very comfortable now with those stairs. In the past, he would, as a puppy, he would go upstairs, but he would not go down. That freaked him out. Now he'll run up them, run down them. He doesn't care. I'll catch him up the stairs in the shop sometimes. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, really? He
Yeah.
goes up there.
Yeah, if I go up in the attic in the shop, he is going to be right there with me. Sometimes he's just going up on his own just to check things out. I'm like, oh, crazy dog. So that was pretty funny. What color paint is on our walls? Oh, I used to know it.
I know. I'm sitting here trying to wrap my brain. Is it back here? Is the paint up here?
No. I got asked that so much throughout the house
It
build.
is.
Most people hated it.
Williams.
Well, we got it from it was Bear paint.
Oh, it was from
Bear, but we
Home
took the
Depot.
color code to Sherwin-Williams and had them mix it up with a better paint. This is gonna drive me crazy. Thanks for asking. Grit green.
No, I don't remember.
It's on the tip of my tongue. This is gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna be thinking about the whole
I
rest
know.
of the live
That's what
stream
I've been
now.
sitting here doing, thinking we had some up here. We don't have any. You don't think?
No.
Oh.
Oh, it's out on top of the shop. The last big bucket I had.
Okay. We will have to get back to you on that.
It's right on the tip of my tongue. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. I know I've got it in some older
I don't
videos.
remember it.
I mentioned it in a lot of the older videos because people asked. People either loved it or they hated it. Absolutely hated it.
Yeah, it does look like guacamole.
No, this is driving me crazy. We'll have to get back to who asked that.
All right.
Christine did. All right. So Lauren says that's awesome. We got the gate opener. That was an amazing, absolutely amazing gift because Mr. Doug hooked us up with probably one of the best brands out there. Like, I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe it. All that stuff showed up. Like, y'all were so kind and good to us. Y'all really are. So Robert says they got like 4.5 to 5 inches last night in Crystal River. We're right there behind you. We got 4, and my buddy of mine to the east of us, I think he got 4.5. So quite a bit around here. Y'all keep your heads above water, but it's been hitting us back to back to back up here. Like, I know some people to the west of us that the first rain that we got 3 weeks ago, they got like 15 inches in one rain. And I don't know what they got the last week and week before. Like, Florida is, at least the Big Bend area is flooding this time of year. What the heck? So everybody's talking about Chrissy dolls and Beasley dolls.
That's the Christmas gift. They're still talking about Christmas gifts.
Oh, okay. I'm so lost. Wow. I didn't play with dolls growing up, believe it or not.
Paint color is driving me crazy.
I know. It's something. All right, we're gonna spend the rest of the live stream thinking about the paint color. Stuff like that drives me crazy when I can't remember it. I'll be laying in bed at night and it eventually comes to me. I'll be like, oh, I remember what it is. If you'll go search our videos, you can type in paint.
Oh.
And find the one from the inside.
Is that gonna paint? Is that gonna take us on our channel?
No. I thought you were. That's right.
Okay. That's on yours, right?
So Krista wants to know, how about we burn the fence to make it look rusted and then poly it? So here is the problem I've
like
had.
That look, but
here's the problem with that. A lot of people asked me to burn some wood a while back. Now I got something in my eye. What's going on? Out at the chop shop, the firewood barn. The little bit I gathered is you do not burn pressure treat wood. I think there may be a little bit of a problem with that. Obviously, it's not good for you being around and breathing it, but I don't know if it pulls any of the treatment out or causes any sort of issue. But most people burn just kind of regular kiln dried wood, not treated wood. So I think we're just going to let it dry out and then go with a pressure treat stain that's made for that type of wood, and just kind of keep it simple right there. I love the burn look, but I think you do that on just regular kiln dried wood like that back there. What are they talking about now? They're talking about Lunchable pizzas. Y'all talking about some crazy stuff tonight. All these dolls, Lunchables. Lauren says, I love the electrical and solar. Oh, made everybody cringe again with that electrical. Well, good, because you're getting plenty more of it. It's not seafoam. Now everybody's trying to guess the green for. It's not forest green. No, it's got a weird name.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up.
It's not your typical names. So Julie says, parents had a cottage in North Ontario. Outhouse was shaking one morning when Dad inside. He opened the door and a black bear was rubbing on it.
Oh my!
So you can say it scared the out of him, huh? I bet he maybe went a second time, didn't he? I would. Oh my goodness, I couldn't imagine opening up my outhouse door to a bear. That's pretty wild.
All right, so where do you think it is? Are you saying it's in the comments maybe, or?
Oh, I'd have to find it on mine, but I don't want to keep taking time away from everybody doing this right here.
Yeah,
they're going to get bored and start clicking off on us as we search. Like I'd have to go all in our content videos and type in paint.
Yeah.
And now apparently we're doing it. And we're making this live stream so crazy and boring right here. If somebody's clicking on right now, they're probably like, okay, I'm totally done with their live streams. I'm clicking off. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, see, I'd have to search through all the comments on this one.
Color, because I had it.
And see, it's not searching that video's comments. I got to do it on the computer.
Okay.
We can't do it.
We'll just get back to you.
Yeah, we're just got to get back to you. Have we done a podcast lately? We have not. We actually
talking about it.
We have a topic we wanted to, but with traveling all the time, her gone this weekend, like there hasn't been a whole lot of opportunity. And podcasts are actually quite involved. We have to do a bunch of setting up. As far as the equipment, the recording software, and then we typically will yak for an hour plus and then shutting everything down, putting it all up. We got to find usually a window where we have 2 to 3 hours that we can dedicate to that. Not complaining, but it's hard to just squeeze in like on say an afternoon or something after she's worked all day and I have. We typically do those on like a rainy Saturday, which we have had here recently, or a Sunday, something like that. Just too much going on right now with the holidays. But we do have a topic that we really do want to discuss. Might rile everybody up a little. That's what we do over there. Okay. So good evening from Radio Ohio, says Devil Dog Prepper.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. It is overcast and nasty here, but our rain has finally stopped. Any update on the new channel? As soon as I'm done with the fence project, we're diving into the big secret project, which ties in with the new channel. So y'all don't have much longer to wait, and you'll see exactly what the heck we've been talking about. So yeah, it's coming. It's absolutely coming. So we're going to put a crash cable in the fence. No, I don't have plans of doing that right now. Well, in case somebody wants to ram it or drive through it. I mean, you can just bust right through the wood right now. But here's the problem. You can bust right through our old rotten barbed wire all up and down everywhere else anyway. So basically somebody wants to pull up and push the gate in and come on in your property. It's for, at least that's how I've always interpreted them, for extra protection and keep people from coming through. I don't think I am, simply because you can get in so many other ways. gates, locks, things like that. As the old saying says, it keeps an honest person honest. Anybody that wants to get in can get in with cutting tools and everything else nowadays, and battery powered tools. So you just do the best you can. It just keeps random people from driving up. There's been way too many problems of that going on with a bunch of other people in social media. Made us a bit uncomfortable. Not that we're celebrities or anything, but the bigger you get, the more your name gets known, the more you put your life on the internet, people kind of just feel like, hey, we'll just figure out where they live and just randomly drive up there. And I don't play that game. We don't play that game. So fences or gates going to really help us with that. Plus, it's going to give us a nice decorative entrance. And like I told you on that video, I have plans on putting a firewood stand down there.
Mhm.
Who knows, in the future we could have a little vegetable stand or sell eggs or whatever else we can down there. And if people are going to be driving in a spot, I want them. They've got room to turn around. They can go back out. But if we were to put a stand down there with no gate, I think that would entice too many people to just want to drive on up to the house to turn around or see what's going on. So before I get any of that up, I wanted a gate there. You can call me. I might put a number or something down there if you got questions or need a delivery or something like that. But we just live in two crazy times, too crazy world for a bunch of random people just to be constantly pulling up. You just don't never nobody's intentions. That's a very uncomfortable feeling. I think everybody can relate to that. Everybody's still trying to guess the green. You're not going to guess it because it's such a weird name.
I know, it's driving me nuts.
Yeah. Well, I know. I'm half thinking about it while I'm talking to people. I'm going to start talking la la, and then I'm going to say green or
I
paint.
need to
Be like,
run out to
"Oh."
the shed.
I know. We're going to have to shut this live stream down. I'm going to start it back on after I find this paint color. Uh, Andrew, I saw where Florida is going to pass a law where you can now shoot a black bear without a permit if you feel threatened. I think we've kind of always had that rule. Well, let me put it to you this way. I've always had that rule. If one's coming after me, we'll talk to the judge or the officer
Right.
later. It's getting shot, if it's coming after me, the dogs or anything else. They're probably just putting a little more protection in there. What we really need to get back to is some hunting. The black bear population has
It's
exploded.
very often that people hit them around here.
Yeah,
with the
I was just
vehicles.
driving to the hardware store
Yeah.
the other day, and of course there's a car on the side of the road, hazards going, and a black bear in the ditch, legs up. We're starting to get a lot of accidents around here. We've had some people die, um, hitting them with motorcycles. Like, it's starting to become a heck of a problem. A few years ago, we was having some aggressive ones that was actually attacking people. A few counties over and south of us and things like that. Population has made a huge comeback. A lot of people don't agree in hunting them. I totally get that side of the things too, but we've literally got thousands of pictures of them. The population is not in distress anymore. We'll just put it that way. But as far as protecting us, I don't care if there's a rule in place or not. We're going to do what we got to do, and then we'll deal with this situation later. We're not just purposely going out and looking to harm anything, but we're going to take care of us and everything else we got going on around here, all of our dogs and other stuff. Uh, some of these are pretty funny.
Yeah.
So you're going to need to build a separate studio for your podcast and video production. I doubt it. We're not even making a dime on the podcast channel. Don't think we're investing in a studio and all right now, but we will dress my office up a little more. You never know. But the whole world's podcasting now. I seriously doubt we're going to stand out. We just like to
Just dive a little bit deeper into subjects
for
that we
people that
don't
want to know.
really get into here.
And we're not necessarily doing it to make money. If we ever made money on it, great.
Mhm.
Who knows? I don't really foresee that being a big income maker, but it's kind of enjoyable to do. It's just really involved. If it ever really started making some money, sure, studio, office, something bit off the backside of the house would be an awesome project and something I'd love to do in the future. But in case y'all haven't heard, I've got enough projects. All right, there was another one here I was going to catch. Have I seen the pigs lately? Okay. Thank goodness, no.
Yeah, no.
But with everything flooding now, all the swamps coming up, ditches flooding, woods flooding, wouldn't surprise me if we start seeing them getting pushed and running around out to the roads, coming back on the property. But luckily, they come through just that one night. I've seen no damage, no rooting. They went on about their business, which is great because we just don't need another nuisance problem here. The armadillos went wild for a while, and actually they've kind of laid down recently. But a few of them did accidentally disappear. Well, not accidentally. A few of them disappeared. Went to armadillo heaven, if you know what I mean. And it's been doing pretty good here lately. After all this rain, though, I expect them to dig the whole place up.
Oh yeah.
So is Ruger living in the doghouse cage you built last year, or did he move inside on the couch? Well, we covered that a few minutes ago. We just moved his kennel and spruced his place up out there. He is not an inside dog. He's in the mud every day, mud puddles, playing. There ain't no way that dog would be inside. And he's still got too much puppy in him to be around leather couches and all that other stuff. So he's got his nice covered kennel with a roof.
He likes it out there, actually.
He does. He's got a full doghouse with another roof. We got him a heating pad out there if he wants it, which he does not really get hot. He doesn't really like that. We'll put blankets and stuff in his doghouse every single morning. You come outside, blankets are on the ground. He don't want nothing to do with them. A lot of times, and we keep him a trampoline bed out there too. A lot of times it'd be cold at night. You look on camera, he's on a trampoline bed. He don't want to be in that doghouse. Like, well, I guess that's just the way labs are. They got a really thick coat.
Yeah, we just don't want him wandering around at night all over the property and
that's the only reason
meeting any bears or coyotes.
Yes, and speaking of coyotes, my goodness, they have been out in force here lately.
All right, we got the name. You ready?
Somebody,
Balance Green.
Balance Green.
By Bear.
Yep. Who got it? Somebody went back.
Matt.
How about that?
Yeah.
Matt,
went back and found it.
You nailed it.
Yes.
All right, Matt, we're going to send you a Balance Green paint sample for guessing the winning name there. That is exactly right. That's exactly right.
Yes.
How about that? I knew so. It's probably going to drive someone else crazy just like it did us.
I know, right?
I bet there was several people just back there going through every video they could find. Kelly's Country Life painting.
Did you find it on the painting video? Is that a way if we lose it again?
I'm certain. Otherwise, if they remember that, they've got a really good memory.
Right. Yeah, he said it was driving him crazy.
Yeah. Thank you. It was me too. I guarantee you, I was going to lay there in bed tonight still thinking about it. I do that.
So when it came to that color, y'all, it took me so long to find, because I knew I wanted this green color, because back whenever we decided to build this house, or this particular floor plan, we stayed in 2 houses in the mountains. Like, we searched VRBO and we looked at all the pictures on VRBO of all these vacation homes to see. We wanted to be able to go vacation, stay in a home that we thought that was something that we wanted to build, and live in it, for a few days and just get a feel for it. We found one and we measured it out. Like, we took pictures. Well, it had this green color. So I just knew that I wanted to do this green color, but of course we didn't have the color name or anything from that house. But when you look at the samples, it is just so much different than putting it on your wall. And I didn't want to invest that much money into the paint and it be bad or
heck
wrong.
With the money. I don't want to put all that time
and that. So it was really hard to find this color. And I've only found one other person that has something similar, but it was so much closer to the color I was really looking for. It was a little neutral than this, but it's still very, very close. But I knew it would match the wood really well.
Speaking of that trip, if any of y'all are thinking about building a home, especially if it's a unique or different home like ours with the loft, which just, you don't really see these in Florida. This is kind of more of something you find in North Carolina and all. That's an awesome tip. We got on VRBO, like she said, search. I searched. I didn't really care where the vacation trip was, more for staying in a couple of homes. I carried tape measures. We went and found smaller homes. We spent a few days in each one to see if we felt cramped, if we could handle the smaller space. We took measurements, what would look good, looked at paint color choices, countertops, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
That was a cheap way to go actually get a true feel for something that was close to the style that we wanted, and that we could see if it actually felt like it could fit our lifestyle and give you a few days to just see, like I said, if it felt cramped or if things felt right, and give you some design ideas.
And I'm just a visual person. So being in that house, I was like, oh yeah, we could do this, or I'd want it to be like this. Our bathroom would be different. And it was just better for us to kind of collaborate like that and decide what we want to do.
Yeah, that's an awesome tip. I should have shared a lot more throughout the house build.
Oh, we're buffering.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Are you all the way at the bottom? Mm-hmm. Well, not everybody's saying we're...
Yeah. I mean, mine's still going on my phone, so maybe it was just like a minute it buffered.
Yeah, Donald says, we always freeze up so many minutes in.
Tell us if we're okay.
Yeah, let us know if we're back and being okay. Yeah. I don't want to keep talking.
We're good. Michael says we're good.
We're back. Y'all keep letting us know if you can see and hear, so we don't just keep talking.
Yep, we're good. We're back.
Okay. Well, I wanted to catch Christine's. Thank you so much for an amazing donation. You did not have to do that. That's who asked about the paint color. Said, I'll find it. Just a thought y'all would remember. Yes, we did remember. Thanks to Matt.
Thank you.
Didn't mean to stump y'all, but yes, Balance Green by Bear Paints. code 501.24. I don't remember the code, but something like that. And then somebody made a hilarious comment. Solly says, when I
Oh, I
feed my
know.
son a bunch of peas, that's the color he would dispose. Oh, thanks for that visual. Oh my goodness gracious. That's hilarious. Oh, everybody's saying that. So the crash cable was for me since I run over our water pump and everything else. All right, let's see what else we got here. And everybody's still guessing. That's how far behind I am now.
Oh gosh, Matt got the actual code.
Well, what is it?
S360.
That's it. S360-3. Christine, you're getting hooked up tonight. Balance Green by Bear Paints, Home Depot, code 360
S360
3.
Yep.
There you go. And it was, do we do eggshell or satin? I think we did satin.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure.
Isn't satin shiny?
No, it's kind of just a hazy.
Oh.
Satin's the same thing that the poly is. See, that's not super.
Oh, okay. Okay, then yeah, I guess it was
I
that.
think we did satin. We might be telling you wrong there. Matt, what did we do? Go find it. Was it satin or eggshell?
Matt's gonna figure it out. Right?
Oh man, I can't find this one now. Oh goodness gracious. So Andrew and Sankey says, have you guys been doing good off of your Amazon link usage? Used it for all of our shopping. Thank you so much for bringing that up. Yes, thank you everybody. Last month we had a pretty significant dip, which I found odd because it was Black Friday and everything else. And I told all y'all a while back, Amazon actually invited us into a little bonus program. We had to hit a certain amount every month through our store to hit it. And we squeaked by like $400 last month, but we did qualify. Thank y'all so much. This month actually looks really, really well. We're still got a lot of days left and much see if we're going to hit it, but thank y'all so much for everybody that's using our Amazon link.
Such a huge help.
I don't bring it up unless y'all do, but what Andrew and Sankey's saying is we have an Amazon affiliate store. Links in the description. If you click on that, use the search bar. Go add whatever you want to your cart. As long as you check out, I think it's within 24 hours is how long that cookie's good for. Amazon says, hey, thanks for sending traffic to us. Here's you a small percentage, or like they're doing for us right now, if you sell a certain amount a month, they'll let you qualify for a bonus. Y'all, it means so much to us. This used to be a very small program for us and something we didn't talk about a lot. We probably should have, because it's turned into a pretty big program for us. And whenever you're having months like we're having right now where YouTube revenue is way down, way down, has been for months, things like these affiliate links and all are awesome. And the cool thing is it doesn't cost y'all a dime extra. But yeah, I know it's a bit aggravating having to remember to go click on the link every time. And I forget to tell everybody too, you can't already have a link open. Can't already have stuff in your shopping cart. You got to close out all that, out of all your Amazon stuff, your app, everything. Click on our link, start fresh, and it starts a new tracking cookie. Like I said, that's good for 24 hours or one checkout. I just found that out the other day. I'm trying to help out a friend that's got an affiliate account because we order so much through Amazon, and I'm trying to pass it along as well. And I found out once you check out, you might as well close out the tab because the tracking cookie's gone once you do a checkout or spend 24 hours.
That is good to know.
Yeah, I didn't know that because I was trying to hook him up. I ordered several things. He's like, I didn't see it. I'm like, what's going on? Finally figured out.
You got to re-click every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not going to sit here and make this an affiliate pitch. Thank you so much for bringing that up.
You.
It has been a blessing and a huge help. It really, really has. We have to have lots of different things like that to make this kind of a lifestyle work because all the other revenues swing so wildly. Like I've always said, we've had months where I'm like, quit your job, come on home. And then the next 6 months, you're like, I think I'm going to have to quit YouTube, go get me a job. Like it swings so wildly. Can't have a whole lot of debt doing this business unless you got a big channel. That's just the way it is, which there's a lot of things in life like that. All right, Mr. Jimmy said he had to jump off. He's probably already gone because I'm just now getting to the you're frozen comments. Oh, wow. I thought Glenn was going to stab me about the color, but he says that was the color of our home when we bought it. We didn't have a problem with it at all. I'm telling you, we have people walk in here and they're like, oh my God, I love the color. Then you have some walk in here and go, what color is that? Yeah, I know. Either you love it or hate it. We just think green goes with wood very well. I don't think this green would work at all if we had like sheetrock roof that was painted white and everything else. I don't think it would be the color choice for us, but with wood works great. All right. Okay, at first I was like, what are you talking about, Adam? Adam, thanks for the donation. Says the S stands for Satan. What he's trying to say there is every time we crash, Adam feels responsible for it, and or I guess apparently Satan has crashed our computer, or we freeze up every week. And y'all right, it's like the same time every week. Usually about, I don't know, 30 to 40 minutes in, we start freezing up for some weird reason, even though my Wi-Fi is great. We're right by the router. Internet's pretty decent. Wasn't the world's best, but it's decent for live streaming. It is what it is. All right, there was Lauren did, Amazon did some weird things. Several people having issues. I can't really figure out their program, honestly, but I know that for the most part it works and we love it. Oh, what was I going to say? Here's the other thing I want to mention. If some of y'all are jumping on this live stream and catching, please, please, please make sure you're still subscribed to us. Like some of our top commenters, like Adam. Adam was unsubscribed today.
Really?
Yep. I had several more people email me and comment today. They were unsubscribed. Notice they haven't seen videos from us in a week or two. I don't know what the heck is going on YouTube, but a lot of our people that really are subscribed to us, that click on notifications, they're just randomly getting unsubscribed. So if you happen to be watching this video, then you might not got notified because you're subscribed. Just scroll down beneath it, see if you're still subscribed to us. If you want to be, we're not asking nobody
they
to
would
do it.
have fixed that problem by
I don't know
now.
what's going on. I think they're purging a bunch of spam accounts, and it's and it's randomly knocking some people out it shouldn't. And if you want notifications, there's a little bell beside the subscribe. Click on what notifications you want, all or some, and it'll let you know anytime we post.
That's crazy.
But there is a lot of people that's told me in the last 2 days, unsubscribe, have been, wonder why I wasn't seeing nothing. We post weekly, several times a week. So if you ever see that's not happening, you probably got unsubscribed from us. And it's so frustrating because that means so much to the way all of this works. I wish they could get a handle on it because, well, views and people are everything. Otherwise, this business just doesn't work at all. So we're at the mercy of whatever the heck the algorithm's doing, what's going on in the background. So have we oh, people are still guessing the green color. We got it figured out.
Balance green.
Balance green. Have we harvested any deer this year? Have not. So I haven't seen a whole lot. First time I said I seen 7. Nothing worth harvesting. And then pretty much all I ever see is turkeys. I'm gonna try to go back and hunt a little this week. The weather's supposed to be awesome. I think we may potentially get frost every day this week, but tomorrow morning. It's going to be right there at it or below freezing.
Like frost enough we need to cover?
Well, we will not tonight, but we need to look at it starting tomorrow night. Okay. It's going to be like chilly the rest of this week, like perfect. This is the kind of weather you want rolling into Christmas. This is what we want right here. Yep. So Lauren said happened just a couple weeks back. Had to resubscribe. So I don't know what the heck's going on. Oh.
I was wondering,
I'm
like,
an idiot.
If you were meaning something else.
No, I'm an idiot. So I thought he said Satan up there. He said Satan.
He did. I was like, I thought you were just saying like you thought that's what he was saying.
He capitalized the S, which
your mind just went there, right?
But he capitalized the S, and he says, I see why he did it. The S stands for Satan. Well, capitalized S is Satan, right? And now he lowercased it this time. Satan. Yes, you're exactly right. Oh boy, I ain't thinking straight tonight. I'm sure he's like, what? I thought you were saying Satan was messing with our live stream, or either you were being that tonight because you always blame yourself every time we buffer a lockup. Oh my goodness gracious. Gosh. Yep. Don't forget to cover the well this week and take care of any other issues. So we got a lot of frost protection and other stuff we got to do. I know that's hilarious. I'm an idiot. All right, y'all. So it looks like we've been yakking about an hour. That's what we typically do on live streams. We got to ease outside, play fetch with Ruger for a little bit. And then I guess we're going to do some supper inside tonight. Nothing that was worth showing. A tuna melt sandwich. And sorry we didn't do nothing outside. It's too windy, too cold. Just all this nasty weather just went through. I ain't gonna be outside tonight fighting with none of that stuff. So y'all, please. I don't think there was a particular update from Erica. I haven't seen them comment anymore. But if I get another update on Mav, I'll absolutely let you know. I honestly don't know what's progressed since the email I got a couple of days ago. And I'll do my best to try to at least check those once a day and at least scroll through and see if I get an update there. So again, thank y'all so very much for spending your your Sunday night with us. Thank you, Mr. Gray. Last minute there, tried to sneak something in on us.
Thank you, Mr.
Said fence
Gray.
fun. Well, that's
Oh,
good
yeah.
because we currently have one fence going that's going to be outrageous, and then we're going to dive into another pasture fence here before long.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Satan. Oh my goodness, Sharon, you're right. Satan, Satan, not In.
No,
I'm being an absolute idiot tonight.
You're tired. You're tired.
I am tired. Golly, boy, this is a great way to finish this live stream. Yeah, Satan, like I ain't never seen Satan in the Bible before. Like I ain't never read the Bible. Oh my goodness. No, that's Satan. All right, I think that's another Sheen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right,
We need to get your
Thanks again, Mr. Gray. We done jumped off of that. Thank you so very much. But I challenge any of y'all, do a live stream, read a bunch of comments, talk to a bunch of people, and be sitting up here thinking paint colors, what you want to talk about next. Boy, you can get twisted,
Right.
tongue-tied, and your mind can go a million different directions. It is not easy to sit here, read, and talk, and do all this stuff.
Exactly.
So I guess I'm allowed to mess up. And from what we've done,
go on a blooper reel.
yeah, from what we've done, Earth Andrew, yeah. From what we've done the last several weeks is roast Andrew. Y'all were really good at that last weekend, so I guess it's just another roast of Andrew.
That'll be a thing probably that you'll never live down.
Oh Lord! Now I'm gonna be like writing satin for paint, SATAN. I'm gonna get it all mixed up. Hey, I got my education down here in the South. We don't know how to spell them old fancy words too terribly much right there. All right. Oh goodness gracious. So, anyways.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
to everyone.
Enjoy your laugh tonight. Don't forget, we will not be on next weekend. We're going to be celebrating Christmas with our family. We hope that you'll be doing the same with yours. Don't forget the real reason for the season, y'all. If you do celebrate that, it's easily lost in today's world where it's turned so corporate and crazy and everything just gets off the true subject there. So if you're celebrating that with your families, don't forget that. Adam, thank you so very much. Try to sneak one in over there. Merry Christmas all. Absolutely. So good night. God bless. Y'all have a great one. Take care.
Bye.
See ya.